Buzarov. He is an international relations and PR expert, as well as Taras. He is the daily newspaper deputy editor. Hello and welcome to our show for this evening.
Thank you.
It's such a pleasure for you to come here all the way from Ukraine, our visitors in Kuwait here. Can you tell us what is the main goal that you come here to Kuwait?
Thanks for your invitation. First of all, I want to say thank you to the representative of Minister for Information of Kuwait, to Mr. Faisal Al-Multaqam, we spoke with him yesterday, and he invited us to the ministry, our delegation, and we analyzed, discussed many issues concerning bilateral relations between Ukraine and Kuwait. And concerning our visit, concerning our delegation, consists of 6 members from different fields, different sectors: policy, foreign policy, economics issues. And I really want to use such kind of opportunity and to say thank you to your ambassador, Kuwait, ambassador of State of Kuwait in Ukraine, Mr. Rashid Al-Advani. He such contributed in development of bilateral relations between Ukraine and Kuwait, and we are very pleased to be here. We want to understand your country and to explain, to express our imaginations, I don't know, our ideas, what is Kuwait, so Ukrainians must understand your state.
Yes, it's always a pleasure to have you here, and of course they could definitely come and visit Kuwait as well. Can you tell us about the current relationship, because there's a strong relationship between Ukraine and Kuwait? So can you tell us more about that?
Despite the distance between two countries, we have, I would say, not bad relations. And our ambassador, Ukrainian ambassador here, Mr. Tolkach, he's also contributed a great deal for develop bilateral relations. He has been here for 8 years, so he's the best expert, Ukrainian expert on Kuwait. And you know that I think that last year was a visit of our President Petro Poroshenko in Kuwait, and it was a new step in bilateral relations. That's why we have, 3 main fields, main sectors. This is humanitarian questions, and today we visited Fund for Economical Development of Kuwait. We have political issues, and today we visited your parliament, Majlis al-Ummah. Yes, and we have also trade relations. Today we visited Commerce Chamber of Kuwait. That's why we try to develop relations on different sectors.
Very interesting.
I would like to add something. I think there is an informational point which is above maybe even all the points listed by my colleague, because so far people of Kuwait don't know much about Ukrainians, and so the situation is in Ukraine. We want to know more about you, about your culture, about your people. So this is one of the maybe most important goals for us here. We want to understand you.
Yes, very interesting. And so far, what is the most interesting thing or something you found very that impressed you here in Kuwait?
First impression, when we were bypassing the gas station, when I've seen the prices on the gasoline, I took my smartphone and the calculator, and I found out that gasoline here in Kuwait costs 4 times less than it does in my country. And it even costs more than a glass of fresh water.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's mind-blowing.
Absolutely. Second thing, which impressed me, which was also strange for me, is that Kuwaiti people, they almost don't walk by feet, they drive. And there are, well, not enough, I'd say, of small, cozy streets for tourists, attractive, and so on,
Yes.
like in Europe.
Yes.
Thus, you have absolutely mind-blowing, absolutely astonishing centers for trade centers. Yes, we've been to a fish market, to the malls. Yes, malls. We've been to a fish market. Absolutely touristic site. So you have a lot of things to show to us.
I will add something. For me, as a political analyst, international relations analyst, for me, the most important thing, this is the peculiarity of your society. I mean, your society is full of different nations, multi-ethnic nations. Previous guest was not from Kuwait, it was from another civilization. But you all live in peace. You don't have problem clashes, you don't have problems with religion, you don't have problems with nationality. I mean, the Kuwait is the place for all nations, where any person, despite from Ukraine or from India, from Pakistan, from Bangladesh, can feel self-comfortable. I think this is the most, one of the biggest achievements of current government, of Amir Sabah Ahmed Jaber Sabah. He contributed. His main, I would say, aim to develop country, to construct society which would be comfortable for all nations which will live here.
And of course, everyone is welcome to our country. And it's very, very nice that you have noticed all that. And it's actually very astounding to hear as well. So what are some of your future goals for this trip?
I would say that we have three main steps or goals. First of all, I would like to, Kuwaiti journalists come to Ukraine and will analyze, will show, will see our country, and they have to retail all this information to Kuwaitis. The second is change information. We have to organize some kind of change of information, so we have to know you better and you have to know us better. The second, I think it would be very good to organize some meetings and general conferences on different issues, political, economical, geopolitical, I don't know, with the most stable time. I mean, for example, every 6 months. It would be a good start.
Yes.
This is it. I think that business goals and informational goals are the main that has to be filled.
Thank you so much for being here today, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here in Kuwait as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to cut to another report, so let's check it out together.
This month, His Highness the Emir Sheikh Sabah Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah inaugurated the Sheikh Abdullah Salim Culture Center. Sheikh Abdullah Salim Culture Center is a scientific culture and historical movement which displays the past, present, as well as illustrated a future vision. The center was named after the late Emir Sheikh Abdullah Salim Al Sabah, the founder of modern development of our beloved nation. The center was implemented by the Emir Diwan and subjected to legal and auditing. Sheikh Abdullah Salim Culture Center, to be run by trained Kuwaitis, is an addition to development and civilized project implemented under the rule of His Highness the Emir. The Sheikh Abdullah Salim Culture Center will create a new world-class museum district within Kuwait. Together with the Sheikh Jaber Ahmed Culture Center, it will form Kuwait's new national culture district. The Culture District is a celebration of the scientific and the culture achievements of mankind, and the scale, shapes, and shades of building are designed to convey a sense of wonder and awe. Each building will contain an array of permanent and temporary world-class exhibits and artwork. Walking through the culture district beneath the Kuwaist street will be a journey full of surprise with a stunning view deep into the heart of museums where visitors will see framed vistas of priceless exhibits. The museum will celebrate Kuwaiti, Islamic, and the Arab culture history. They will also embrace and showcase the rich diversity of the world's finest culture achievements. The museum district will consist of 6 main buildings: Natural History Museum, Science Museum, Museum of Islamic History, Space Museum, Fine Art Center, and the theater.
Welcome back. It is so sad that we've reached the end of tonight's show. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and found all the reports along with the 3 interviews very useful. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Please tune in tomorrow at the same time.